It's time to talk about armament, and what better place to start than with the most characteristically naval weapon there is. It's silent, it's tough to spot, it's the torpedo. Torpedoes can easily humble even the most powerful of battleships, and come as an unpleasant surprise for ships engaged in close quarters combat or for aircraft carriers loitering behind islands. But what types of torpedoes are the ships in our game armed with, and how can you use them effectively? This is what we'll talk about in the next 5 minutes of this episode. Pay attention, because this is a game changer. Let's get to it then. In our game, torpedoes come in several variants: standard, deep water, and acoustic homing, this last one only being found on submarines. Some ships carry both standard and deep water torpedoes, while submarines can come armed with combinations of acoustic homing and standard torpedoes. Most standard torpedoes travel in a straight line and can hit ships of all types. However, a small number of ships have torpedoes with a turning mechanism. Right after launch, the torpedoes turn to the selected direction and travel in a straight line along the said course. Standard torpedoes can have different range and speed characteristics. For example, slower ones with a longer range or faster ones with a shorter range. Some ships in the game can switch between standard torpedoes with different speed and range parameters directly in battle, depending on what the combat situation requires. Deep water torpedoes travel in a straight line and are primarily designed to damage battleships and aircraft carriers, but some have characteristics that allow them to hit cruisers as well. They cannot hit destroyers or submarines. Acoustic homing torpedoes initially move in a straight line, but if the attacking submarine also uses a sonar ping to hit the target, the torpedo will track the ship. This means the torpedo will attempt to intercept and strike the ship autonomously. They are called acoustic homing torpedoes for a reason. When firing these torpedoes at a target that isn't marked with a sonar ping, you need to make sure you are at a periscope or surface level. Acoustic torpedoes fired at greater depths will miss their target otherwise. Let's move on to the main characteristics of torpedoes: speed, range, maximum damage, reload time, and detection range. All torpedoes have a specific detectability range indicator that determines the distance from the target at which a torpedo will be detected and become visible on the screen. The shorter the detectability range, the less time the enemy has to react. But these indicators can be increased with the help of the Vigilance Commander skill Torpedo Lookout System Upgrade, the hydroacoustic search consumable allowing you to detect enemy torpedoes at greater distances. All submarines have launchers that point forward, and some have both forward and backward-facing launchers. Almost all ships that carry torpedoes have launchers that can be rotated in a wide arc on their sides. When you lock onto a target and the torpedoes are loaded and ready, a green arc with a white cone will appear around your ship. This indicates the optimal trajectory for launching torpedoes to hit the middle of the enemy ship based on its current course and speed. There are also ships that can launch torpedoes individually rather than all at once. And here, an experienced Seawolf needs to know about the capabilities of torpedoes and the maneuverability of various ships. Battle experience will also give you a better idea of when and where to launch torpedoes to send that enemy ship back to port.